Well, hey y'all, it's Brian SLC Farms. Well, today we're out at the sawmill. My last video, since the volume got messed up somehow on the microphone, I figured, well, I guess we'll have to reshoot it. This time, we got us a 10-foot poplar log on the mill. This log measures exactly 36 inches in diameter. In fact, I had to trim up a little piece here to be able to get the mill to pass through. We're going to try to get a few slabs out of this. Some of this video is going to be filmed today. We're getting late in the day. Some of it's going to be tomorrow, but I thought I'd bring y'all along on this big log. It's a monster. Hopefully this video won't run too long, or might have to put it in two parts, who knows. But if you missed the last video, we've got us a Norwood HD36V2 sawmill. We're running the 18 horsepower Vanguard on it. So far we've had pretty good luck with it. This mill here is a 20-foot mill. We can mill up to 16 foot 6 inches long, 16 foot 6 inch long logs, and eventually we're going to add another 4 foot to the end of it to be able to go up to 20 foot. Like I said, this is a 10-foot poplar here. She's a monster. It took the Massey Ferguson over there. It's the only thing I got that would pick it up to get it on the mill. But I got Calvin again with me today. We're going to get the first cut or two off, and then we'll go from there. All right, let's get the mill fired up here. Oh. Get some water going. Look, if you can see back here, show them how close that is. That's how big this log is. It just barely fits through the mill. Water valve here kind of hung. Don't know what to do with that.
It might not make it.
Our water valve here is hung, guys. So right here we're pretty tight to the mill. Like I say, it's a big log. Let me try to figure out, might have to get the mill pulled back real quick, put a little wedge in there, and then pull that water valve out. Be right back. All right, so our solution, we're going to nip a little bit of that off there. Going to take a little more off this side. Yep. We'll try that. Alright, we got her nipped off. Let's see if we can fit through. Alright, Calvin got it nipped off with the chainsaw. Let's see if we can fit. Oh yeah. Alright.
I'm gonna go take that off. I think it fell on the wheel.
Alright, I think it'll be okay. Oh, yep, here. Our slab got caught over here on the mill. Got it? There we go. That's why we keep the big muscles around here. Alright, we're going to try to get another cut out of it. We're going to drop down 2 inches here on our scale. Put it about there, and we're going to see if we'll fit. I'd rather take that off in a 1-inch flitch instead of a 2. I'm gonna do some figuring real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I decided I'm gonna take a 2-inch flitch off the top, and I can mill that down into 2x4s later. So here we go. Alright, there's our 2-inch piece off the other side. Me and Calvin will get that off of here real quick. That'll work. Alright. Alright, next to get my 3-inch slab, what I'm going to have to do, because this log does have a little bit of taper to it, I'm going to have to take the chainsaw and just cut just a little bit off to be able to get my live edge slab out of it. Yeah, it'll mess this end up a little bit, but I think the customer will still be okay with it. I may have to do the same on that end down there, but I think that everything else may clear. So we're going to try to do a couple of 3-inch live edge slabs off of this next. So I'm not going to film us getting that whittled down. I'll be back as soon as I get it cut down so the mill will fit. All right, guys. So what we did, shaved just a piece off of that. Just a piece off of that, which that was a knot, or a limb protrusion already. And then we had to take the skid steer, and I dropped this rear stop right here so we could push the log over just enough so it's going to clear our blade guides there, as you can see. So let's take this 3-inch slab off and see what lies underneath. With a board this wide, y'all, you can't expect the mill to cut extremely fast. I mean, we're at max width right here. He's dumping out the sawdust. I'm just letting the mill do the work, keeping decent pressure on it. Question is, are we going to fit through the next place? Might have to bump the log over a little bit. Am I hung on the other side?
Yeah, back off. Gotta turn a little bit off of this. Now you gotta have no knot, maybe a little bit.
Ah, so close. Alright, we're going to trim this little knot off. Alright, the knots have been trimmed off on both sides. Now we'll see if we can finish getting the rest of the way through here. Alright. That's a big cut right there, y'all. Let's see if me and Calvin can get it pulled off of here. It's gonna be heavy, Calvin. Okay.
Easier said than done.
Yep.
Let me take my time because it's a heavy piece of wood on this end.
I'm just wondering if we should just hop in the skid steer and now that we got it like that, and we'll slide it on the forks.
Over here, I'll maneuver it on there.
Push it. Push it.
It's gonna hit your handle. Get the whole thing. All right, pick it up. All right, pick it up some more. There you go. Right. There you go. Turn your handle off.
There we go. Now scrape it off.
Why is that?
The staining,
Yeah.
just from probably the,
The blade?
yeah.
You sure that's not metal?
No, that's just, that ain't metal staining. No. All right, nice big wide slabs. We're going to try to get one more out of this, and then we'll probably flip it over and take a couple from the other side. All right, y'all. So we got our first slab off. I've got her set up for another 3-inch slab. And looking from behind, it's going to be a really tight fit, but we're going to see if it'll do it. We are full width, edge to edge. We at the edge. Where are we at? Oh man, just a skosh. I think we could bump the log. It is close. It is real close, y'all. Got just a skosh sticking out right there that ain't gonna clear. So I don't know if repositioning the log's gonna help or not, but I think it will. No, I think if we bump this log in this corner just a little bit, we can clear on past that. All right, we're gonna reposition the log. We'll be back. All right, we nudged it over a little. We're gonna see. I don't think it's gonna fit. We're probably gonna have to shave some more off, but we'll see what happens.
Good on that side.
We're good on that side. Now we need to bump it back over. All right, you got to get in the skid steer and bump this corner. All right, we cleared that side. I don't know if we're going to clear this one or not, but we're going to try. He's going to try to bump it over just a hair. We'll be back in a minute. All right, y'all. I think that was our last trim. We cut a little bit more off this knot right here. It's not going to really mess anything up on the live edge aspect of it. I think we'll clear the rest of the way clear the rest of this on the way out. So let's finish making this one more, and after this one, it's getting late. We'll pull it off, see what it looks like, and then we'll continue on tomorrow. So let's get this cut. we made it all the way through. Not too shabby. We'll get this pulled and wrestled off the mill real quick, and then we'll take a look at what both sides look like. I think it's gonna make something really nice. Whatever he wants out of these three pieces, be real nice. We might even be able to get our third slab with the way we've got it. We may be able to get our third slab just right out of this like this. So we'll get this wrestled off and see what it looks like. One more like that. We're gonna wiggle the skid steer in there. Because I can tell you that this rascal is going to be heavy. See how good Calvin is with these forks. Nope. Oh, tilt back. All right. Up, a little more. That's good. Up. Yep, that's good. All right, hopefully we didn't move our log too much for tomorrow. The wedges are good little things to have there. Let's see here. You want to flip it, Calvin? Let's flip it and get that wide side. 1, 2, 3.
All right, got to slide it back.
We can lay on the forks. I don't mind that. Like so. Look at that. We'll scrape that and then scrape that other one. I think the blue is from when I stopped with the saw and we're sitting there, and it's from the soap.
Oh, okay.
I do, since we're using blue soap. That's the only thing I can figure. You know, from it just sitting there while we position the log or whatnot, but it is a pretty hard push, y'all, going through that wide of a log. You know, you're using a full 32 inches of blade width there. That's the max between my guides on my saw is 32 inches. So this was a 36-inch log, and what you would ideally do is get it squared down into a 32-inch cant, and then you can go from there and milling your lumber out of it. But we wanted a couple live edge slabs out of this, and that's what we're going to make the gentleman. Now, what's this one look like up here, Calvin? That's the pretty one right there. It is nice and clear. I thought maybe with the knots there might be a little bit more figure in it. But to be honest, that's pretty good looking wood right there. For as old as this poplar tree is. That is nice grain. All the way down through this log. Yep, that right there is where we stopped with the blade. Yep. Just a little bit of staining, that'll sand right off. You're gonna get that when you stack stickers. Stack it to dry. Well, there you have it, folks. One nice clear poplar log. I am pleased with that. It's nice and flat. This mill cuts good, y'all. I'm running ceramics. I just got in the 4-axis roller kit. It came today. Hadn't even had a chance to put it on. When I say ceramics, that's my blade guides. The 4-axis is supposed to make this thing cut even better, but I don't know how much better you could get. That is as flat a log as could be, 32 inches wide all the way across. Where's our tape measure at? Let's see here. Just to show y'all, because a lot of people don't believe it. But we will hook one side right there to the other. We are right at 31 inches. Oops, if I can stay hooked. We're right at 31 inches there. Let's come out just a hair. Right there across. Yep, we're about 31 and a half. So we were maxing it out. That's all the mill wanted. Y'all saw us bumping and having to adjust this log. But that's going to be a wrap for me and Calvin on this video. Guys, appreciate you watching. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't. Leave us a thumbs up. And be sure to leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. And we'll see y'all on the next one.